Victoria's Secret. Will I be able to see your Victoria's Secret later on today?
I haven't had it, and she's kind of throwing it at me. It's like, because I'm not gonna be that guy.
Why don't you call the girlfriend?
Oh, because the first thing they say is like, "Oh, you've always been too good for him. He ain't shit. He's a piece of shit. He's this."
Oh, you know one of the guys.
Absolutely. I mean, I've actually gotten out on a hike with somebody and been like, "Wow, you don't do this. You're really out of shape."
Thank you for listening to Men Don't Know Podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys and we ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know Podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open, but as always, you know I like to give shit out for free. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, let's get to the rant. Back to back. Let's go. We outside, 90-degree weather. It's hot everywhere. Mixie City. It's the dreaded part I started talking to people about.
What's that?
They didn't want to listen. A lot of people breaking up right now. A lot of people getting hot outside. A lot of people in the gym right now. A lot of people not paying attention. A lot of people missing the call sign, missing the exit.
That reflects
on the
weather
waves
outside.
I mean, don't you think? There's a reason why they call it cuddle season.
True.
And let's help my guys out right now. Because I feel like girls band together. Let's help my guys out right now. The breakup. Let's help my guys out right now. You can't, your boys always want to throw you pussy. And it's like, yeah, pussy clears the mind, but only for a minute.
Yeah, only for that day.
And then you back to Drake songs and you over here on the bus singing Sweet Lady with like Tyrese, and you in the store singing Genuine songs, and you cruising down PCH with the sniffles. You got Confessions 2 playing. Like, guys, the best. What's one advice could you give a guy after the breakup?
Give it time. Give it time before you jump into something else.
Yeah.
Like,
why don't guys ever want to unpack some shit? Like, be with yourself for a minute. Figure out what you doing wrong.
I think that's good advice, but at the same time, it's unfair for the guys who have always been in a relationship and that's all they know. Because, like, they break up and then they feel like maybe they don't have their guy friends that they hung out with when they were single because they've all moved on. Or it just depends on what type of relationship you were in. Were you in the type where it was just you and her and that's it? That's all you hung out with? Or did you have your guy nights when you hang out? If you do have your guy nights, of course, you're going to still be okay. You're going to hang out. Yeah. Whether you get back on the horse right away or not, at least you're going to be okay. But then those guys always have to be with somebody. They've always been with their girl only. They lost some of their friends coming out of it. They're all of a sudden single. They don't know what to do. They're listening to Marvin's Room and
So you saying what was I telling you the other day about when pussy's in the situation, all sense of logic goes out the window.
Yeah,
like guys.
But yeah, that I would say after a breakup depends what situation you're in. Now, if you're not the type to go out and stuff, don't try to force it. Don't be like, oh, we've seen stuff where we're just like, geez, this guy needs some. Yeah. This guy shouldn't be out.
Crying at the bar. Yeah, no, this guy should not be out. Nah, man. I mean, like I said, bro, I feel like some of the best things you could do, as crazy as it sounds, the gym, read. Like as crazy as it sounds, read. Like...
But how does somebody do that if they've never cared to read or never cared to work out? Like, does it take a messy breakup for that to happen? Sometimes it does, right?
Well, let me tell you, failure is the greatest teacher.
Yeah, it is.
And some say it's the only teacher.
It's experience. Experience the best teacher, yeah. If it includes failure, yeah.
I mean,
but like, you know, there's a lot of factors too. Like you said, you could go work out, but if you've never done it, like, how does somebody start? We've seen the stories.
Go for a run.
Right. Or, you know,
get on the bike, go for a bike ride.
Go on the dating app and find the next girl that'll want to be his girlfriend.
Yeah, but that's just you still haven't fixed the issue.
We don't know what the issue was.
You being single is usually the common denominator. You said that. You said that best.
Yeah. But I'm saying, what if a guy was in a long relationship with a girl?
Okay,
and then it just parted ways. What if it was her fault? Nasty breakup.
Okay, but this is the thing. You should always be good with you. You should never need anybody else to make you happy.
100%.
If you happy first. Right. And she wants to walk out, it's going to hurt for a while, but you was good by yourself.
Yeah.
I think being alone teaches you a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
What about go travel? Would you tell me to go travel?
Man, Coy, let me explain something to you. I'm going to go ahead and hit that for you right now. I'm going to go ahead and hit that for you right now. Let me explain this to you, Coy. Hear me out. I don't think any guy should I think a guy needs to see 2 countries before getting into a serious relationship.
A serious relationship or married?
Serious relationship. I need you to go to 2 countries. 2 different countries. Before you want to get into a serious relationship.
I mean, why? Because the countries that you could see after you're in a relationship is not the same countries that you can go to?
It's not even about that. Women in different countries have a different style, a different energy, a different vibe. Yeah. I mean, you also get to see style, fashion, etiquette. Mm-hmm. You can see
how
so
people
many
treat each other.
Exactly, and you'll be able to learn and experience so much more stuff. And I mean, let me explain something to you, bro. Like, women in another country, it's, bruh. Some of the baddest women I've seen don't even speak English. Yeah.
Think about it. We've been in,
what I'm saying? Hey, put that down quick.
We've been in Southern California our whole lives, right? And we're just used to how people.
Yeah, bro. But me and you got to get mixy, and we travel, bro. We hit country. Go ahead, my bad.
So like we go to countries and we see how other people behave or act or what their personalities are like, and you're like, whoa, it's there's actually like people out there that are like this. I'm not dogging Southern California. I'm not. I love it here. No. Not everybody's like that, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, go to southern states. Like, their upbringing is different. Anybody's upbringing that is different than yours and what you've been around is going to give you a totally different view and outlook on other situations.
Yeah, perspective.
That perspective.
It doesn't take a different country too. You could see it in a different state too.
Yes, bro.
Right.
I told you our next country is, damn, do I want to get this? Godfather? I'll get it. I'll get the Godfather real quick. My bad. There we go. My guy.
What's going on, family?
Not much. When the Godfather calls, you got to pick up. It's one of those things, man. We were just talking about, we're talking about breakups and how guys, different things guys can do, as well as I said a guy shouldn't get into a serious relationship till he visits a minimum of 2 countries. How you feel about that?
Yeah, for sure.
Now,
for sure.
Why? see that key right there. Why?
Yeah, I mean, it's because it's a lot to offer in this world, and I think just having an open mind and just having a different perspective on the way you can handle women in relationships, and in my case, obviously, but absolutely should go visit the way other countries and other relationships work and how men and women interact coming from different parts of this earth. And you'll definitely be taken aback. You know what I mean? And it can be good and bad. You know what I'm saying? First off, what's going on, brother? We get right into. I didn't say what's up.
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm chilling. Oh man, I'm
what
blessed.
country are you in, by the way? Right now,
he said it, not me. He said it.
What time zone is it over there? I don't know where
me.
you're at, so I just want to make sure that we're coming in clear. You can hear us.
He said
clearly.
it, not me.
The time zone I'm in is money right now. I'm in the age, you know. I'm in the age,
Okay.
but yeah, I think definitely need to get out. You know what I mean? And it doesn't necessarily have to be all positive. It could be a negative in the sense of going out. You might be like, yo, okay, no, I appreciate the women at around the house or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the neighborhood or wherever you reside. You know what I mean? It can go both ways, really.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or you go out there and see the world. We like, oh man. The expectations that these women in the States have is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
You know, like, there's a reason why people are leaving California, going to states like Texas.
Yeah.
You know, there's less, right, for more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That may be the same approach. You know, look, these women, they ask for way too much. That's unnecessary, right?
Yeah.
I don't need to pay $800,000 for a 1,200 square foot house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I can go to Texas with that same money and get in a way bigger house. You know what I'm saying? I'll be to use women as an house. But, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're still. Oh, okay. I thought we were still talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think so. I think so. And it may not even have to be countries. It could just be just go to the East Coast, go to the South.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
Go to the North. You know what I'm saying? It could be just that.
I like that.
Or the Midwest, because even Southern girls, you know what I'm saying? They walk a little different than the West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we all know how the New Yorkers get down out that way, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just a whole nother breed. How you just
All right. Real quick, last question, and this could help everybody out because you and wifey always do this so well. The world's opening up. What is your biggest advice for couples that don't do things like help me help them, and the people that are in relationships that it's hot outside, it's time to go out, it's time to get mixy. Help me tell me how you keep the flame going.
when you say like don't do things like
they don't they just
go out,
bro.
Yeah, that might be boring in their life.
Me and Coy, when we out, we out and we're doing, we hanging out and talking about the podcast and this, that, and the third. We always see couples on dates and head down on the phone. I'm like, that stayed home. You could stay home for that.
True. And I think it happens a lot, and it's unfortunate. But yeah, I think because it's like, okay, we're gonna go out, we're gonna go on a date, you know what I'm saying, a date night, whatever. And so we want to figure out what we both like, what we both entertain, our mutual what we like, because it can't be one or the other, right?
Yeah.
And so you have to find out what y'all both rock with, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I happen to be with a woman that she's just a foodie. I guess that's all most women, but she loves food, so I can get her excited. Matter of fact, I sent her an IG in her DM while she was at work because my sister sent me this spot out here in Houston that just opened up. It's a Vietnamese buffet. Like, what?
Oof.
You know what I'm saying? And the video, I'll send it to y'all. This shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So everything you get in a Vietnamese restaurant, it's a fucking buffet. You pay $28 and you get whatever you want.
And she got excited.
But she gets off on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She gets off on that. So obviously I like Vietnamese food, clearly, but because y'all know me, but you know what I'm saying? She loves it. So we go out there and we have a ball. We eat, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's that interaction.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're not going to go to, she don't like steak. You know what I'm saying, like that. So if we go to a state, it's gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be stale. It's gonna let you guys have something to talk about or whatever the situation is.
Something different. Try something different.
You know what I'm saying? If we just go into a high end restaurant and say that we there, you know what I'm saying, and whatever, and some couples left out. I don't want to knock that down, but if y'all can't be true to who y'all are and just have fun, you know what I'm saying? This couple's probably just like to dance, so they'll probably going out to dinner ain't really their thing, but they're gonna probably stop to get something real quick and then head out to a club, bar lounge, whatever. You know what I mean? Because they love, So I think that's where you got to really find out like what y'all really mutually like with together, or as men, or or women, depending on who you're talking to, like sacrifice, learn what gets them off. Like, for example, like when like what I do when I first meet somebody, right? Because everybody likes to talk about themselves, really, right? So you to get somebody to drop their defense down or just open up, you get them talking about themselves. You ask questions like talk about themselves, and they get comfortable with it, right? And if you just happen to know a little bit about whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, you get a flowing conversation, then all of a sudden now you can kind of progress that conversation to something more that you like or whatever it may be, and then go back and forth. So maybe that may be like, okay, look, entertain whatever she likes. If it's a woman, entertain whatever he likes. You know what I'm saying? Give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? And just, okay. And then go to have that back and forth. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. Just open, and be willing to try. And I think that's why you asked that question, traveling, because you got to have an open mind. You can't have a closed mind. It can't always be about you. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be able to, always be able to open up, a little bit, you know what I mean? And look at it, look at the lens from the other person's eyesight, you know what I'm saying? To really understand. But anyways, man, that's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm lucky because you know what I'm saying. She get off on food, so
and you get to enjoy it too. No, you don't get to enjoy it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I gotta send you. I gotta send you my foodie pictures.
Oh yeah, Scott.
Yeah, for sure. We have fun with it. So our thing is finding new spots. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna find new spots to try. That's the excitement in that. So we talking about, what do you think about this? Oh, well let's grab this. Well, how about you get that and I'll get this and we'll split and we'll enjoy it. See how you know what I mean? Like so that way we talking about the food. You know what I'm saying? We like, okay, and we you know what I'm saying, and we walk away saying, okay, yeah, that was it right there. We're gonna go back, that's our spot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But okay, next week we're gonna find another spot. You know what I'm saying? Just move around. And saying, and that's our thing. Like I said, because she's a foodie. So
let me ask you one more question real quick before I let you go. What is the smallest thing that you do for wifey that is the biggest thing in her eyes? That's a good question.
The biggest thing?
Like what's the smallest thing?
Some you do that's like nothing to you. Oh, that's nothing, but it means a lot to her.
It's just like it's the world to her.
Hey, you know what's so weird, and y'all going and don't think I'm just saying this for the pot, but it's a weird fucking thing, and I'll tell you this: she loves, because she gets up early, to get to work, and she loves a clean kitchen when she gets up in the morning. And I've actually grown to it's relaxing for me to clean the kitchen at night.
Oh wow!
It's like it's part of my wind down. It's the weirdest thing ever. This just started happening like 6-7 months ago. I'm not even gonna act like I've been doing this. Like it's weird, and I'm even still trying to figure it out. But like I make sure like I just can't go to sleep without the kitchen being clean, wiped down. Like that's what it is, and she loves that shit. It's like I don't know what it's like. It sets her day. Like she's in a good mood because I've missed days, right?
Yeah,
and so, not that she like calls me out on it, but it changes the mood. It has an effect, especially like if I don't do it because I'm used to doing it at night. So I didn't do it that night, but I'm not going to do it during the day. So my plan is, okay, I'm going to do it the following night, but she gets home
and
the kitchen's, like and it's still like that. Yeah. That dictates the rest of the evening, and so.
How did you find out about that?
I didn't. That's the thing. Like I just started doing it because I wanted it to be clean, right? Mm-hmm. At night, I wanted to, get all the stuff done and clean. And then I started peeping.
He got a 2-for-1. He got a 2-for-1.
Yeah, she started she's like her mood was different. She was very grateful, very thankful, very vocal about it. Like, hey, appreciate, like she was like, oh man, like cause before she goes to sleep, she sees the kitchen.
Yeah.
Because I stay up late. I'm a night owl, especially when I got calls and stuff. Yeah. But like. Dang. So she wakes up and she sees the clean kitchen. She's like, okay, like, wow, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like the little small thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like Trust me, it's weird, and so that's what I do, and it's not even for her. It works out.
That's that 2 for 1.
It's me. Like I like to have it clean, but she loves it more.
Cleaning the kitchen is the new foot fetish, huh?
For real.
Hey, he doesn't let anybody in the kitchen after 6 p.m. Hey, I try to get off with a good start in the morning.
Shut that down.
Hey, he got a rope. He ropes off the kitchen.
He wakes up 5 minutes before her and acts like he's scrubbing something. Hey, I've been down here for like 2 hours.
Exactly. Hey, you want to do that? You want to do that thing for me again tonight?
Oh man! All right, man. Hey, man, I'll let you go before you get crazy.
All he did was refill the napkins.
All right, man. Hey, holla at me later, bro.
Hey,
don't get.
Hey, any y'all friends need y'all kitchen clean?
Yes.
All right.
This guy. Take it easy, family. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
go.
All right,
Oh man. I mean, it's just like, but you could hear that though. He knows.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, guys in relationships, women in relationships, stop being selfish.
Mm-hmm.
Do for others. Figure out what they like. Have a common interest, and leave your phones in the purse or in the car or next to the concealed carry. Like, just go out and have a good time and enjoy that. Damn. Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to take this too, cuz. Hold on a second. All right, my guy, before you say anything, you're on the podcast. That is your fault. You called, not my fault. And so, first of all, I want to be on air when I tell you this. I want to be on air when I tell you this. Me and Coy want to say congratulations. We want to thank you for letting us be a part of your special day. You proposed to wifey, and we can't, we appreciate you letting us capture that for you.
I got you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. But I can't put out too much right now, man, because I got to let some people know first, man. You know what I'm saying?
You still haven't let anybody know?
Yeah, man. So give me some time before we put this out there. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody who know who this is, so it doesn't matter.
So I first off, I just want to thank you just for being there, helping me out, capturing the moment, being a good friend that you are, man. You're a special guy. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for just doing that, because you didn't have to. You could have been anywhere in the world today, but you chose to be there for me. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, brother.
Absolutely, family. Anytime, family. You know I'm there for you.
So let me get the word out a little bit more, and then we could.
Yeah. We'll get back to it, and we'll get mixy. All right, then let me call you back in a minute. But I did get your text message, and I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Yep.
Later.
Oh man, just.
No editing tools here.
I mean, but I didn't say his name, this, that, and the third. I mean, you really have to be really.
Nobody.
Yeah, I know. Let's talk about that.
About?
Engagement. Getting engaged.
What about it?
Go overboard, or do you think less is more? Know your woman.
What do you mean, the actual proposal?
I mean, like, you already know. It's going to be a lot of proposals this year.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of proposals. A lot of everything. Fellas, make sure y'all are on the same page. Because just like we heard a good proposal, we've seen one that went bad and guy went down, proposed and
in front of everybody, and she said no. Like, know what you're getting yourself into. No, don't try to save anything with a proposal. That's for damn sure. That's not what to do. That's not something to do as a last grasp.
Like, I'm willing to do anything to keep her here.
No.
This ring.
If you're proposing, you should already know that the answer is going to be yes.
You would hope so, but I mean, we've been down that road where it's a little shaky, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I mean. 2, fellas, stay in your budget this summer. Stay in your financial lane. No offense, it's not a knock. I will always tell you, focus on you, save your bread. What is it called? Money saved is money earned.
Yep.
Just because you make the money, it doesn't mean you can make $1 million. What you save is what you earned. Don't go out there being flashy. I swear to you, 100 times out of 100, fellas, your girl don't even want all the flashy shit. She wants that little spot that y'all used to do and go when y'all barely had any money. You know, she wants to see if you remember those things.
Sentimental, yeah.
Hell yeah. Bro. A girl would cry if...
They just want to see some effort.
Effort. Damn.
Effort.
That's what we going to talk about next episode, bro. Effort.
E for effort.
Effort.
Like if a guy gives a girl a card or something and writes like a nice message in there.
Write a page letter.
Yeah.
Effort. Write a poem.
I'm pretty
Effort.
sure there's going to be no girl that's going to say this is corny or whatever. They're going to super appreciate it. Versus a guy who just hands her the card with the pre-message already on it.
Effort.
You know?
Effort. Effort always wins.
Effort, 50-50 balls, hustle
Effort.
plays.
What is it? Hard work beats talent.
Yeah.
Hard work beats talent.
Talent doesn't work hard.
Yeah, bro. 9 times out of 10. No, 100 times out of 100, bro. It's just one of those things. I mean, and it could go on both sides of the ball, too. Ladies, effort. Effort. We don't care that you are pretty. I'm going to let you know that right now. You know, we 26 minutes in.
It only goes so far.
Let me explain something to you. I don't give a shit that you're pretty. Pussy is out there more than you know. Okay? I read a meme. Cinderella, lost a slipper, found a husband. You women taking off all your clothes, ain't have a man yet.
Ooh, damn.
It is like, effort goes both ways, right? Effort. And I mean, 9 times out of 10, it truly is more the guy than it is, the woman not putting in the effort. But there are some women that don't put in effort. They think that because they're cute and they look good, and
that's going to carry them.
Yeah,
that's going to keep them.
Yeah,
that's locked in.
Yeah, no. Hey, let me explain something to you. That gets you to the mount, maybe. That like. You can't even hit out the, and let me tell you, like they always say, look at your man's porn history and the girl and see if they match up. Because they say 9 times out of 10, that shit don't add up. That shit looks like bad math.
Because that's what they want to have as a fantasy thing or something in their mind, right?
I mean, if they live in a fantasy in their mind, shouldn't they be able to live it out in person? And I'm not. I'm talking about. Look at the women. Look at the. I mean, because sometimes it does work out, but the likes versus a man wants to. Sometimes I feel like he thought he wanted this, but all along this is giving him everything he wants. So, ladies, don't say why her. Fellas, don't say why him. Because a lot of you fellas is out there saying why him. And you want to know why him? He picks up 98 feet and makes an extra pass. He's in there. He's on the floor on the loose ball.
Doing more.
He's doing more.
Doing more with less, maybe.
Yeah, doing more with less. Yeah, hey, and you know what? That's true. Because you know what? You got to realize he is at he's 13 on the bench, but he's up, clapping up and hyping up every player.
Yeah, that matters.
They gonna keep that player on the bench. They gonna keep that player on the roster regardless. You want to know why?
Coach sees.
That's what I'm saying. Fellas, don't ask those questions you don't want answers to, because you're not willing to put in the work like this guy is. This guy is waiting to get in the game.
Yeah, he is. He's waiting for a shot.
He waiting for a shot. Yeah,
waiting for that moment.
Tyrone Lue, Jeremy Lin.
That's why if you're the starting quarterback, you don't give no reps to the backup because he's waiting to get.
He waiting. What's his name? Tom Brady.
Yeah, exactly.
Backup.
From backup to GOAT.
Don't let him get in the game. What they say. You got the girl everybody wanted. Just remember, everybody still wants her. It's true. And who you think don't want her, trust me, my guy, he does too.
Just because you got her doesn't mean you keep her.
Hell no. You work so hard to get her. It's like you work so hard to get to success, and when you get there, you think you can relax. You
It's
work
like
so
what
hard.
Kevin Garnett said when he got his first big contract, like, oh, people think once you get your contract, you can relax. No, you have to work harder to make sure that they know you earned it, you know?
Yeah. Man, fella, I mean, like I said, it goes both ways. But, like I said, it's called Men Don't Know, so we're here to help the fellas. Like I said, worry about the 13th guy on the bench.
You should, at least.
Yeah, you should. Keep an eye on him.
Don't be comfortable.
Don't be comfortable. Like they say, you don't know. That people, you know, he been marinating and cooking your girl in the crock pot. Okay, that thing put it on low. That thing,
peas, onion, carrots.
Yeah. What did
just waiting to fall off the bone?
Yeah, that Shannon Sharp. You
Can't
know,
even pick
come
it up with a
on,
fork.
like guys, like you over here trying to sear it on each side, like it's ahi tuna. Like, come on. Like, trust me when I say that she's getting hit on. Baggy clothes, looking homeless, yada, yada, yada. She getting hit on. Do not trip. Like, stay focused. We gonna talk. We gonna get the girls over here and we gonna talk about max effort. We gonna talk about max effort.
We should.
Yeah. First of all, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify, or you're downloading that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open, but always hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, my guy, we are out.
So speaking of Victoria's Secret, will I be able to see your Victoria's Secret later on today?
I mean, had it, and she kind of throwing it at me. It's like, nah, because I'm not gonna be that guy.
Why don't you call the girlfriend?
Oh, because the first thing they say is like, oh, you've always been too good for him. He ain't shit. He's a piece of shit. He's this.
Oh, you know when a guy's...
Absolutely. I mean, I've actually gotten out on a hike with somebody and been like, wow, you don't do this. You're really out of shape.